Once upon a time, there was a boy and a girl. The boy and the girl were best friends and spent every waking hour together. They walked in the park, held hands, and sat near a pond together. They were the most romantic couple you could ever imagine. The boy and the girl were in love, or at least in the boy's dreams. You see, in reality, the boy was really just obsessed with the girl. He would spend much of his precious time watching the girl and fantasizing about what he thought they could have and nothing more. This was probably best because the girl was completely oblivious to him. She also had a boyfriend who together would spend much of their time sitting down, looking cool, making everyone else around them jealous of their perfect relationship. But really, the girl and her boyfriend had a terrible relationship that would often result in superficial arguments and the throwing of objects. Though only capable of comprehending in the shallowest way possible, the girl saw this and it drove her to insanity. To convince herself and everyone else that she was happy, she would take pictures of herself in the bathroom for MySpace. Sometimes it wouldn't work, so she would then proceed to pull alarming amounts of her hair from her scalp in a display of frustration with her life while she cries. The girl still found it in herself to stay with her boyfriend. Perhaps she was still too infatuated with the image of themselves they had created. But just when things looked good, her boyfriend's eyes started wandering. He had the hots for other girls. So the girl found it in herself to cool him down. Their heated arguments continued, and the girl thought it was best their relationship didn't. Her boyfriend tried forcing her to stay, but her mind was made up. She was done. This is, at least, how the person making all this up imagined it. You see, in reality, there was someone who spent countless hours coming up with a story, creating images of a girl and her boyfriend. If you haven't noticed already, the boy was actually the person who made all this up. There is actually a girl with a boyfriend. So to some extent, it's not all make-believe. His situation bothered him so much that he went around taking pictures of the couple. He thought that if he could show the girl, let her see for herself how terrible they were, he would have a chance at being with her. The thing is that all this time, he had been trying to convince himself that what he was seeing was an awful couple. After watching them for long enough, he realized they were actually perfect for each other. He also came to the conclusion that what he had for the girl was not obsession, but a crush, infatuation in the lowest form possible. So for him, this little photo story was therapeutic, allowing him to reach some clarity about the whole thing. So he left the girl, her boyfriend, and all the anxieties that came with them behind.